Chicago Sky fans, y'all need to be very, very careful in this moment. You need to be very, very careful. It looks like Angel Reese wants out, y'all. Angel Reese seems to be looking for a way out of the dumpster fire that is the Chicago Sky. And I got to be honest with you, I don't blame her.
The Chicago Sky are in complete collapse. Tyler Marsh, the rookie head coach brought in from Las Vegas with a championship background, has finally reached his breaking point.
Calling out Angel Reese right now. And I think we are in a world where when it comes to Angel Reese, everything is under a microscope. And I think there are a lot of people that want to look at everything as a negative when it comes to her. Just like at the same time, it's the same thing with all these players. Like everything stars do is going to be under a microscope. So, for me, anyway, this isn't the most serious thing in the world, but a lot of people were pointing out that Angel Reese did not show up the game.
With an 8-23 record, one of the worst in team history, and growing rumors that franchise star Angel Reese has given up on the season, Marsh delivered a harsh and unfiltered message. He didn't just call out his team's poor effort, he attacked the broken culture that has rotted the organization from the inside.
Take on Angel Reese that I'm sure will trigger a bunch of people.
Let's hear your take.
But I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit.
Man, as much as I want to disagree with Jason, man, but I gotta admit, I think you're right. And I want to disagree with him so bad.
When Marsh accepted the job, he believed he was joining a promising rebuilding project. Fresh off helping the Las Vegas Aces win back-to-back titles in 2022 and 2023, the 36-year-old coach signed a multi-year deal expecting to develop young stars like Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso into something special. Instead, he inherited a roster full of problems, a locker room poisoned by the previous leadership, and a star player who appears unwilling to handle adversity.
What's up with Angel Reese, man? There's a pattern with this whole injury thing. Okay, first of all, she has a back injury and she's been gone for quite some time. But the report says is day to day. It's been more than a week. Okay, day to day is literally day to day. So, okay, sometimes it feels good, sometimes a little worse. Okay, let's just monitor it. But it should be good enough to play at any moment. That's what day to day is.
The final straw came during a press conference after a humiliating 38-point loss to the Seattle Storm. When asked about his team's lack of effort and discipline, especially with rumors about Reese's mysterious back injury and her absence from team events, Marsh abandoned the usual careful coach speak and spoke with cutting honesty.
Three of our starters are out, and so yes, it's got something to do with that. But like I spoke last game, it's your will and ability to compete. It's something that you always have the ability to do, no matter who's on the roster, no matter who's suiting up. I think that we showed that today. I was very proud, very, very proud of our effort today. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. We had 8 players going into it. One we just signed 7 days ago. So it's tough to get everyone up to speed at the same time. But we came into today with the message of commit and compete. That's been our motto all year.
We have to be better. I mean all around. We have to be more locked in, more focused, and execute the game plan much, much better, Marsh said, his frustration clear as his professional reputation seemed to crumble in real time. There just has to be a will to win, and we don't have that right now on a consistent basis.
Turnovers and giving up 25 points off these turnovers.
Yeah, it's never an excuse. The proof is in the details of what's been the difference in our wins and losses, and a lot of it turns into the ability to take care of the ball. And so it's never an excuse. Teams bring pressure. You got to handle the pressure. And so but our locker room is full of professional basketball players. They understand the importance of it.
The elephant in the room is Angel Reese. The player meant to be the cornerstone of the franchise hasn't played since July 29th. Officially, it's a back injury, but there's no clear timeline, no confirmed cause, and the timing is suspicious. Reese hasn't only been missing games, she's been absent from team activities completely. She didn't even travel for key games, including a matchup with the Indiana Fever. Marsh stayed diplomatic, saying, she wants to be out there. She's a competitor, a fighter, a winner. It's hard for her to not be there for her teammates.
We've seen everybody else that's injured. We've seen their injury. And we have also had updates and heard stuff about their injury. We seen Caitlyn injury. We seen Nafisa injury. We seen Brianna Stewart injury. We seen Ryan Howard injury. We seen Jordan Canada injury. We seen Kate Martin like last night get injured. Like, we've seen a lot of these injuries. We've seen Erin McDonald. We've seen Sydney Colson. We've seen and we've gotten updates. We didn't see Angel injury. We have.
Despite this, Ree has been active on social media and making public appearances, just not with her team. She posted a cryptic "in due time" while the Sky were losing game after game. Reports also link her to locker room drama that pushed Kennedy Carter out of the team. During an 8-game losing streak that destroyed their playoff hopes, Ree has been missing from the bench, choosing to rehab alone, even though she played 32 minutes in her last game on July 29th, suggesting her injury isn't severe enough to
making her money in stat padding, but she can't handle losing. I should have known. It's the same pattern with her. Last year she had a wrist problem. This year she got a back problem. Next year, what it's gonna be? Lord knows what it's gonna be. But all her 5 million followers that badly voted for her to be on the WNBA All-Star team, please don't try to convince us that quitting is the way to go, because it is not. Quitting is unacceptable. She quit on Unrivaled because her team was losing. She quit on Maryland. You hear me? And I'm pretty sure she would have quit on LSU if they wasn't stacked.
The situation ties directly to the Kennedy Carter saga from the offseason. Carter, who led the Sky in scoring in 2024 with 17.5 points per game, was abruptly released after reports of locker room trouble. Soon after, she posted about consistently making layups, a clear jab at Ree, who shot just 42.4% on layups last season, one of the worst rates in the WNBA. Carter's release was meant to fix the locker room, but it's now obvious she wasn't the real problem. The deeper issue was a franchise player who may have felt threatened by a teammate's success and helped push her out. Without Carter's scoring and with Ree's suspicious absence, the Sky have lost 10 of their last 11 games and are averaging under 70 points per game in that stretch. The irony? Carter is thriving in free agency and mocking the team online, while Ree, the player the organization trusted to lead them, has essentially abandoned her team.
Injuries is the problem in Chicago Sky. And I've been telling you this since last year. You're not going to win a championship the way that they're playing right now. I don't care if they have Nafisa on the team, Brianna Stewart, or even Angel on the team. If you play your offense through Angel Reese, you're never going to win a championship. Never. Never. Her way of playing already proved that the Chicago Sky will never win that way. They changed coaches. They changed players. They even traded draft picks. 2 years in, there's no improvement. Actually, they got worse.